Good afternoon, Vito. Joe Meyer, BMC Software here today. I just want to take a moment of your time, really, because that's all it's about, is really the value that we bring is the moments of time that it takes to service a call with the new Smart IT from BMC Software. We already talked about My IT. We talked about how the advantage of having a modern interface, being able to have social collaborative, and a Google-like, Amazon-like experience in delivering services to our end users is important. However, what happens behind the scene is just as important, and that's really where Smart IT plays an intricate role in your organization and your enterprise, because we've got an intuitive interface that I'd like to quickly share with you. Just by coming over to my Smart IT interface, you can quickly see that when I log on as a service desk agent, for example, this persona, you can immediately see I'm presented with information that's contextual to me, what's important to me. You can see that, my statistics, and since this is the first time of the day, I've got information that is at my fingertips that I'll be able to track throughout the day, throughout the week, and even the months here. So a lot of information, again, that gives me a perspective of how I maybe compare with others in there. What I also see are that there are issues already that are going on in the background, and I'm being alerted that we do have an upgrade that's going on the Maserati server. So that's something that's really important for me as a help desk agent, important to know, so I can convey that information as calls may come in for that service. I'm going to go ahead and pop over to the Smart Recorder. Now, this is our patent pending solution, which is really fantastic. It takes in all the ways in which we typically know and respect, but utilize on Sunday night while at home when navigating the internet. I can quickly use the same type of characters and speech and formless way of actually inputting information, and watch how a blank screen actually turns into some meaningful information to help me resolve this ticket in 75%. So the example is a gentleman by the name of Ken Hall is calling in. He's having access with a browser on his VPN. So I'm going to go ahead and take that call, and actually by hitting the @ symbol in my smart box, I will be able to put a mention in for Ken. I can quickly see that through integration with Active Directory, Ken Hall comes up, and by clicking on Ken Hall, I can immediately see all his information, all the context of who he is, where he works, his address, his service rating that he gave us before, the number of escalations in the past. But I also have his assigned assets. I see that he's got iPads, he's got iPhones, he's got a MacBook. So, hey, it looks like the guy is a Apple head and does have some information on, or having potential issues with that. But he goes ahead and he tells us that we're having access with browser on VPN. Now look what happens on my right hand side of my screen. Immediately Smart IT goes to work, and it sees that, hey, there's some popular articles and templates about that, and I can immediately see browser access unavailable on VPN is really a top hit here. But if I want to go down further, I see some knowledge articles, how to configure a VPN on iOS, some really good information that is pertinent and specific to this particular issue. But since we know that this is really what we are having the issue with, going ahead and highlighting that, I can create the incident. And look what, again, Smart IT does. It immediately opens up, this ticket is not yet saved, please review, click confirm and save to proceed, and that is it. That is actually how we've gone ahead and successfully put that incident directly into the service desk. And if I wasn't talking, it'd probably take all but 1 minute. But a call typically and normally, you would imagine, probably would take anywhere between 4 minutes as an agent searching all over the place for this type of pertinent information. But through the smart box, being able to quickly input the information in, quickly be able to assess information out, we can move on to the next call. So I hope this was helpful. Hope you appreciate now the power of the Smart IT and how it will help you drive down the cost of your and number of calls into the call center. Thank you again for your time, and look forward to continue the dialogue.